we fight? To gain what we cannot take with us? It's in our nature.
Hello there, Sir from 17 once again. This is my Assassin's Creed Syndicate 100% sync walkthrough. This is sequence 7, it is playing politics, and we're going to be climbing. I don't know why I stroked half of my face to say that word, but we're climbing, sorry, up this building so that we can get down here where the police are. And I'm going to be using a checkpoint exploit here, because do you notice how the pattern on the guards is ridiculous? Everybody's looking where it wants us to go, and nobody's moving out of that position. Well, if you throw a smoke bomb and you drop down there, you're going to trigger a checkpoint. Then if you restart checkpoint, it'll put you where you need to be with none of the guards staring at you. This is, once again, this is another moment where I don't understand how Ubisoft thinks that this game can ever be a successful stealth game, because they just don't make it well enough. And right there, those two guards might not have been there, because you notice, they're not there anymore, they've gone away. Yet, they were there when we needed to come to this particular sequence, and it's just, it doesn't make for dynamic gameplay, it makes for annoying gameplay. And this is not a bad mission at all. This is actually quite interesting, because there are going to be guards systematically coming to this area, and it's been designed in such a way that you can circle it and they don't see you. And all you have to do here is play Ring Around the Roses with the security guards. And for some reason, the people talking don't see you, which in old Assassin's Creeds, they would have seen you and you would have desynced, and it would have made everything a complete mess, and it wouldn't have been very fun. But in this game, they're too busy having an argument, which makes it really nice, and all you have to do is prioritise not getting seen by the blue people. But all that's going to happen here is once the discussion is over, one of them is going to run away. I think it's some guy who's meant to be tailing somebody, and we're going to tackle them, and then we're going to tackle somebody else. It's a lot of tackles in this one, and then we're pretty much done. But first we have to keep doing this. But it's not tricky, it's not challenging. And as I mentioned, in a lot of ways it's not that interesting, but it's not too bad. So, this is the guy you have to tackle, and these moments are completely random. Where this guy goes is kind of up to him, and depending on what's happening in your world will depend on how difficult it is to stop him. Sometimes they'll run into a clip spot, or they'll get hit by a carriage and it'll make it really easy. Other times none of that will happen, or they'll get in a carriage and they'll fuck off. That is the worst when that happens. That right there was not where I wanted to go, but you already know that. And there is a mission objective here for not getting shot, so whenever you see the Y prompt on your screen, you want to press it, and you want to hope that you're not going to waste any of the quick items you've got, because for some reason the game will use quick items rather than using that prompt, which is another one of those confusing Assassin's Creed moments of why? Just why, dude? But once again, this lady, you can tackle her quite early, you can tackle her quite late, it doesn't really matter. And if you have the ability to do massive damage on your first attack, there are times where you just punch her in the face and she'll die, but I didn't get it this time, so instead I have to do a couple of jabs. But we get there in the end, as she gives me a nice backhand for my trouble and I shiver. But thank you for watching, guys, and you take care now.